Hey everyone, it's Sue. I decided to go ahead and use some of the napkins that Roz sent to me. I met Roz from a Google Plus group called, the abbreviation is iQuick. It's ICWIC, and it's about mixed media. It's a great group. There's about 175 members in the group. And Roz, who lives in Australia, and I live in the U.S., we connected. Sorry, that's my bird. We connected through the group, and we did a napkin swap. And I went through all the beautiful, gorgeous napkins that she sent, and I picked out these two because I'm thinking, oh, well, I would like to do something with this paint that I purchased today, medium magenta. It was on sale at Michael's, so I just had to buy some. But anyway, so because of that color, I thought that, either one of these napkins would go really, really well with it. So then I decided, I looked at the clearance rack at Michael's and I found this stamp. It's a good size stamp and it has a bird on it, and I have a bird, and I love birds and I love the flowers. I just love everything on this stamp. It was $5.99, which I felt was, to be on the clearance rack, it's like almost half price, but still, I thought it was a little bit much, but I went with it anyway because I just loved it. So because I decided I want to use this, I'm going to go with the flowers. So I'm just going to save that napkin with the flip-flops for another day. For my previous page that I just did, I had some white paint out. Didn't want to waste it, so I went ahead and I was just fooling around on this page. The paper that I have in this particular journal is black, and so I just made circles. So I'm going to continue the circle theme. I don't want to cover up the white. I don't want it to be super neat. I just want to go around and fill in some of the circles with the pink. So I think I might need, let's see if I can, I probably have just enough paint. All right, so that gives it the nice pop of pink paint that I was looking for. I cut this out of the napkin, and I want to go ahead and place it in the middle there. So sorry everybody, I ran out of space on my iPad, so it cut off. So I went and used my decoupage to attach the napkin right basically in the middle of the page. I dried it off already, and I used my inexpensive Michael's decoupage because I'm hoarding my Mod Podge because I love it so much, which is crazy, right? So, but I am. So now I know I want to use this stamp. So I'm going to use some of this titanium white and go ahead and just put some right in the middle here. Because if I went and stamped it on here right now, you wouldn't be able to see it, right? So I'm just going to use my finger. If I don't have to clean a brush or anything, that makes me happy. So I just want to make sure it's going to be big enough. And I do want some of the white to pop out. So around the edges, I'm just going to kind of blend it into the background, into the napkin, where it's a little bit whiter right in the middle, and it kind of fades out just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go dry that off. I'll be back. Okay, so I dried off the white paint, and you can see, when I go to stamp this now, I'm a little concerned it may not come out perfect, which is okay, because of the little wrinkles in here, but that's okay. I'm going to just go with it. So I'm going to use my Ranger Archival ink to stamp up the stamp, and I did it on a different table because if I did it on this table right here, the whole iPad shakes. So, and I don't put it on an acrylic block. I just leave it on the plastic piece that it comes on. Not that I never use an acrylic block, but most times I don't. So that is done, and I love, 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 love the way that came out. Came out quite nice. I'm going to hit it with the heat tool just for a second. And I think what I'm going to do at this point, now I'm just trying to think what products I've used on here so far. So far I've just used acrylic paint and this archival ink. So none of it should react again with water. So I was thinking about putting a layer of the decoupage on top right now, but I think I'm not going to do that. And I pulled out these 3 products. And I'm trying to decide which I'm going to go with. Maybe, oh, I can't decide what to do. Isn't that terrible? Because I like them all. Okay, like I feel like I should just close my eyes and just, okay, I'm going to go with this. And the reason I'm going to go with this is the Platinum Pink. And because it's has a iridescent look to it. And all I want to do is I'm going to make, let's see, some drops of the ink. And here goes. So I'm just going to spray it up. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to live wild here, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and pull in a little bit of this color, which is, whoops, I want to make sure I have it closed, which is Princess Magenta. No, Process Magenta. Sorry, it's so small, I can't read that. Alrighty. So I'm just going to go around, add a little bit more water, get it flowing a little bit better. And, oh, I like that. I don't know if you can see, but that iridescent pink just makes everything sparkle. So that's good. I like it just like that. I'm going to go ahead and dry that, and I will be right back. Okay, so let me show you where we're at. And again, you can hopefully see all the shininess. That is dry. That's just the shininess from that ink that I just put on. And my friend had sent me a card and a couple of Project Life cards. And this was the envelope. Now, she's from Massachusetts, so I don't know if you know anybody from Massachusetts, but they say wicked a lot, which isn't like bad. It's kind of like saying cool. So obviously she has a stamp that says wicked. And I thought that this was really pretty in here. So I'm thinking about using this in some of the envelope, as well as, in fact, that same friend, gosh, months ago gave me some sequins. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some sequins on there. And then we're going to start wrapping it up a little bit. I would like to, this is the next adhesive that I want to finish up. It's almost done. And I just need to get it done because there's almost nothing in it. And it has seen better days. The top of it, the whole top is just missing. It's a mess. It is a mess. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just making little blobs around to put some of the sequins on. If I remember where I put the little blobs, I'll be in good shape. So it doesn't really matter to me what colors they are. I pull in a lot of different colors. They're different sizes. They're different shapes. That's fine with me. You know, just pull in some bling. I love my bling. So, is that it? That up here. Okay, so I think that's all I did. I'm leaving this down here so there's nothing there because I know I have a phrase I want to go ahead and put there. It says, happiness often sneaks in through a door you didn't know you left open, by John Barrymore. So while I have this, I might as well go ahead. I'm going to put some ink around the edges. And I'm just going to use my archival just to help define it a little bit. And we can go ahead and get that onto the page. Okay, so that's going to go right there. Oh, I'm liking the way that this looks. So this is where we're at so far. And, whoops, my little sequin moved. Okay, so I think I almost forgot these. I want to definitely pull this into it. And I'm just going to cut it and leave a little bit of a border. Because the colors that she used to spray the envelope with are the colors I have here. So let's see if this is going to work. Oh, I like that down there. Okay, perfect. Love it. Okay, come on. All right. So that's going to go there. I'm going to pull in the word wicked. And let's see. Where I can put that. I like that right there. Okay. The last piece I want to do on here is some splattering. And what I did so far was I took this cadmium yellow and I bought this pill box at the dollar store. Oh gosh, I don't know, a week and a half ago or so. And what I've been doing, and it's worked so far, is when I have some leftover paint, like I have just the two colors so far, I put it in here with some water because I love to splatter. I love to splatter. But I didn't want to use either one of those colors, so I pulled out my yellow. And I'm just going to add a whole bunch of water to this. And I'm going to mix it up. And when I close this, I don't know how, but it works. It doesn't dry out. And I mean, it's acrylic paint. You would think it would dry out, right? But I've had this white in here, I want to say, well, since I bought this, is it a good week and a half? A good week and a half. So now, that really could be mixed up a little bit more, but, so I'm going to go ahead and do my splatters. So this is just a great way to store some very liquidy paints, to do splatters or anything else that you might want to, without having to clean it up, and it has been staying wet. So that's my little tip for you. Get one of those little pill boxes. And this is the finished product. So I hope you like it. I really like the way that it came out. And the last thing that I did was added a little bow next to Wicked and the word cool. And here's the final page. I hope that you liked it, everybody. Bye-bye.